Y'all know I come to y'all with discussions that some people, it may interest some, but too few want to talk about. And once again, got one for y'all. Possible future deaths in One Piece. Now, I've been talking about this a bit for a while now, actually. But especially live stream, hangout, mention and in various comments I've been mentioning, dropping bits, and I think a couple videos I've been hinting at this video. And I'm like, I got to talk about it. Future possible deaths in One Piece. Let me begin by the two most obvious. And let me begin by, Luffy. The ones with Luffy, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Who Luffy might kill? I see right now 4 distinct possibilities. Possibly 5. Well, no. He's not one. I don't think. No. He's different. 4. As of now. We got to begin with Akainu. Akainu, man. Sakazuki. Okay. Fleet Admiral Akainu at this point. Because of ideological differences, because of the whole thing with Ace, because I don't see this dude going down. If him and Luffy clash again, it'll be final war kind of stuff. Or, the only way, I'll get to a second of Akainu not dying. Right now, it's set up for Akainu to be the final villain / antagonist. And some may question whether he's a villain. I know I questioned that for the longest. But given the way things have turned out with Doflamingo, Don Quixote Doflamingo, and Dressrosa, Akainu will likely turn into a villain. And his absolute justice will probably go too far. It seems he may have taken things back, and he may have an altered, or we might get some introspective thought from Akainu. But him and Luffy, like, one of them can't come out of that alive. And for the story wise, I doubt it's Luffy. So, I mean, for ideological reasons, for because of the positions that they're strictly antagonistic. I mean, it's not just like pirate versus pirate stuff. And it's not just normal Marine versus pirate. This is doggone potential Pirate King versus the leader of the Marines at the time. So, and people get twisted. You talk about, well, the world government. The Marines are their own organization. Yes, they work for the world government, kind of as a long arm of the law, enforcement area. But yeah, Akainu is a good very, very high possibility. Another very high possibility is definitely Blackbeard Marshall D. Teach. Yo, Blackbeard, man. I expect Luffy might clash with him up to like 3 times. Unlike some of the other Yonko, Blackbeard and him, I don't think they'll really... Because, look, man, Blackbeard, we know he's important for the plot at the end of One Piece. And once I believe One Piece is found, I think there might have to be a final battle there on, for example, Raftel or something along those lines. Or before Raftel, who knows? Or after Raftel. I don't know. Somewhere around when One Piece is around. But will they clash a couple times? Yeah, I could see them clashing a couple times, but nothing real second. Because, I mean, they've been stopped before. And I don't think them clashing early is going to harm it. But yeah, in the end, I mean, Blackbeard's already killed. He gave Ace up to be killed. And not only that, he killed him and his crew killed Whitebeard. They want One Piece. They want to be Pirate King. He wants to be Pirate King. So, I mean, he wants One Piece and he wants to be Pirate King just like Luffy. And Luffy ain't gonna play. And Blackbeard, just like Akainu. You think he's gonna be, gonna be able to roam the seas with Luffy? No. Too antagonistic. Although Blackbeard is in some ways a lot like Luffy, there's a lot about their ideologies that are opposing. So yeah, I could definitely see him die. Very high possibility. Now another one that people for plot and other reasons why he won't die as of yet. Heavenly Demon Don Quixote Doflamingo, aka Joker. Definite possibility. Not as high possibility as the 2 previous mentioned gentlemen. Doflamingo. Even more ideological opposition to Luffy. And plus, with Doflamingo, you think Doflamingo is the kind of guy you can just leave around to be killed? Really? Do you think that? No, I don't buy it. With Doflamingo, man. Doflamingo, now, I think I have been saying it, that the events on Dressrosa Dressrosa are the beginnings of a war, and I predict a long war with the Don Quixote pirates ever before they go the Straw Hats go against any of the Yonko and Epic wars. Okay, with Doflamingo and the Don Quixote pirates, man. Like Doflamingo's connections, the underground brokers, and spoiler, you know, the Tin Rubito, his possible bastard, being a bastard son or something like that, you know. Then just his overall connection story. He knows something about the Willow D. Like there's just so much, and we only know part of his backstory. Like there's so much about Doflamingo, and a guy like Doflamingo, you just can't. He also is really trying to go become Pirate King. You just can't like a guy like Doflamingo live. You can't. Luffy's gonna have to kill at some point. He's just gonna have to. Another guy that's a good possibility is actually Kaido. Yonko Kaido. Kaido, from everything we get about him, this dude, look, man, beastly. And I actually dropped a video previously today, something, yeah, that Kaido, dealing with Kaido, I see him as ferocious. You know, whether he's a creature or a non-actual human. You know, I don't think he's human. I think he's inhuman in some way or shape or form. See more of that in that video that I did there. But with Kaido, unlike some of the other, whether Yonko, would he crash multiple times in Big Bang? There's not going to be no multiple times with a guy like Kaido. It's going to be a one time. And only one's coming out of alive. You think a guy like Kaido's going to let Luffy live? Especially if Luffy, you know, the plan's completed with the whole factory thing. Which people are correct about that. You know. Big Mam's questionable. And the reason I don't think Luffy will kill Big Mam is the fact that Lola, I believe, is her daughter. And the whole connection with the Vivre card and whatever. But will they clash? Will it be a serious battle? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think Luffy will kill her, though. I don't think so. Shanks, Luffy has definitely no reason to kill her. Like, my whole thing with Shanks, I think he's going to be around. People think he's going to, Blackbeard's going to kill him. No way. No way is Blackbeard able to kill Shanks. Red hair Shanks out. No, absolutely not. Shanks, I say, you know, Luffy will fight him and Shanks will establish, you know, as a Pirate King. He'll recognize him. So that's how I think that's going to go down. Other possibilities of death. Of course, Monkey, going back to actually Akainu of getting out, before I forget about it. Akainu, the way he might get out of this is a big, massive plot twist. Now, some say, oh, Akainu not done yet. Yeah, how do you say he's the final villain? He's got time to come up. I mean, Luffy's got time. And I say this, Luffy, by the end of the series, should be in his mid to late 20s. And I think there will probably be, I mean, One Piece may be found in the next couple, 2 to 3 years, but, you know, 2-5 year time skip before the final war actually starts. Luffy sailed the seas or whatever, right? Akainu might not die because we might get plot twist to who the actual, you know, Luffy may fight him, but there may be actual, you know, even greater elements. People could just point to Gorosei. I mean, Dragon, we don't know. We don't know. There's a lot of don't know. But there, if a final villain, somebody that comes shake up the whole game, not even the Gorosei, like somebody out of nowhere. If Oda did some crazy plot twist like that, yo, this final war, man. This final war. But anyways, we find out some things about you know, through the Rio Poneglyph, the Void Century. That man, that Void Century is holding some crazy stuff. You know, get that info. Yeah. Now, and also it would break up the Marines because they would be so divided. They're already divided, but you know. Smoker, could Smoker die? Questionable, possibility. You know, I mentioned Luffy. Luffy, there's a number of ways this could go down. How it ends. Luffy dies at the end of the series. You know, killed in battle, probably not. Will he go out like Goldie Roger? If Goldie Roger's dead, we don't know. Disease, probably not. But maybe he's had to use too many stressful elements on his body, and his body finally gives up the ghost. So like there's that. There's a good possibility he doesn't die. He retires. Maybe he marries Nami, for example. Some may go Boa Hancock, whatever. One of the two I'm cool with either. Maybe he sails around the sea, goes out legend. Maybe he goes in, you know, to a moon or something. Who knows? Zoro's a good possibility of him dying as well. Zoro, I mean, Zoro, the thing is, if Luffy dies, he'll become, you know, Zoro would take over the lead of the Straw Hat Pirates. Um, Zoro may just retire. He'll do a Rayleigh action, maybe Perona. I'm a good fan of that. Maybe he'll jewelry Bonnie or something along those lines. He'll retire. Maybe he'll just sail and do it as he likes. But there's a good chance of Zoro possibly dying, especially if Luffy dies. Zoro and him dying, going out like 2Gs, possibility. Sanji dying, that's another possibility of him dying. I mean, him killing Kizaru. Let me throw in another character. Kizaru may die. So, Sanji may have to kill Kizaru. Now, any of the other admirals dying, I don't see Fujitora die. We don't know about Green Bull, so no. But Kizaru, good chance that Sanji might have to kill Kizaru. Sanji dying, possibly from that battle. Maybe he's too scarred up and he dies from that battle. Or Sanji might survive but seriously injured. He goes off retirement. He may marry somebody. Who knows? Usopp dying, less likely chance, but still possible. Still possible that Usopp dies a brave warrior. I mean, I can see Oda going like that. He makes everybody proud. He fights in the final war. You know, he's admiral level and all that jazz. But he fights in one last battle. He leads the troops and he dies with his 8,000 followers or whoever, you know, allies of Luffy. Or he goes and continues to sail with Luffy. He may become Usopp Sama himself, a captain himself. It's a potential after the war. We will see. Maybe years down the line, something along those lines. Brook, it's not a matter if he dies. I doubt it. Rest of Straw Hat's unlikely. I mentioned Kizaru. Who else? Who else is a possibility? Law? Could Law die? Yeah, I could foresee Law potentially dying. I mean, we already see Law beat up here. Law could potentially die. Red Flag as Drake is a possibility of him actually dying as well. Because Drake, man, even though I predict in the series, you know, you got your supernovas. I've said Monkey D. Power Rangers, Monkey D. Luffy. To who would say uses Captain Kidd, Trafalgar Law. Oh no, Red Flag as Streak. No, Trafalgar Law, Red Flag as Streak. Then Zoro, then Scratchman, Apu, then Boston Hawkins and Killer. Drake, I could possibly foresee him dying after he becomes powerful. Actually, shoot, Kaido. Well, he serves Kaido. Maybe he tries to become, and maybe he clashes with, for example, Kid, and Kid has to kill him, and it's a possibility. Apu may go out like a G as well. You know, he's a possibility because Scratchman Apu, he's coming up. It's Apu's going in. Possibility of dying. Possibility that Dragon actually might die. This is a rare. Some of these are rare, but it's a possibility that Dragon may die. You know, fight alongside Luffy or fight in something, and who knows? Maybe this villain actually comes and takes out Luffy's dad, and that'll whole change the game in the Revolutionary Army. And so Luffy, maybe the Revolutionary Army goes up. You know, maybe Kong. Maybe Kong kills Dragon. You know. With the help of maybe some of the Gorosei. Maybe they gang up on him or something like that. Kong. What could happen with Kong? Kong may or may not. We don't know. Kong is a wild card. I'm not even just talking about death. Just Kong's whole presence. He's a wild card. Okay. And if you look at my top 20 video that I did of One Piece characters, you'll see where I rank them. But overall, if there's anybody else, I mean, I went through a whole slew of people. There may be some other. I mean, there going to be deaths of pirates and stuff. But I'm talking about notable characters that you can think of now. I mean, Brook probably will die at the end of the series. After he meets Laboon, it would make sense. That's a potential as well. But again, it's anybody else? Maybe some in the red hair pirates. I don't know. Possibility as well. And that's about it. That's all I got for y'all this time. Unexpected Wonder, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. Tell me on some of the people you think has a high probability of dying. Oh, one person, Jewelry Bonnie, may end up dying as well. Just throwing that out there as well because of plot and otherwise. But other than that, yeah, man. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.